Hey there, fellow taxpayers. Welcome to The Great Tax Game, where we unravel the mysteries of the tax world. Have you ever wondered how the super rich manage to pay less in taxes than many middle-class families? It's a perplexing issue that has baffled many of us. It's a question that keeps many of us up at night, pondering the fairness of the system. The truth is, the wealthy play by a different set of rules when it comes to taxes. They have access to resources and knowledge that most of us can only dream of. They have access to clever strategies and loopholes that help them minimize their tax burden. These strategies are often complex and require expert advice. Think of it as a game where knowing the right moves can save you millions. It's like playing Monopoly, but with real money and real consequences. In this essay, we're going to pull back the curtain and reveal some of the secrets of the wealthy. We'll take a closer look at the tactics they use to stay ahead. We'll explore the strategies they use to reduce their taxes and keep more of their hard-earned, or should we say easily inherited money. From offshore accounts to charitable donations, the methods are varied and often surprising. Don't worry, we'll keep it simple. We'll break down these complex strategies into easy-to-understand concepts. We'll use plain language and clear examples so you can understand exactly how it all works. Our goal is to make this information accessible to everyone, regardless of your background in finance. By the end of this essay, you'll have a better understanding of the tax system and how the wealthy navigate it to their advantage. You'll be equipped with knowledge that can help you make more informed decisions about your own finances. Now let's dive into the world of dividends, capital gains, and other tax-saving strategies that the wealthy use to stay ahead of the game. These are the tools that can make a significant difference in their tax bills. Get ready to learn some insider secrets. We'll uncover the techniques that can turn the tax game in your favor, and who knows, you might even find ways to apply some of these strategies in your own life. One of the biggest ways the wealthy reduce their tax burden is by earning money differently than the rest of us. They don't just rely on a paycheck from a job. Instead, they have multiple streams of income, many of which are taxed at much lower rates. Instead of relying solely on wages, they generate income from investments, primarily through dividends and capital gains. These forms of income are not only lucrative, but also come with significant tax advantages. Dividends are payments made by companies to their shareholders, essentially sharing a portion of their profits. When a company does well, its shareholders benefit directly through these dividend payments. Capital gains, on the other hand, are the profits earned from selling assets like stocks, real estate, or even fine art. When these assets appreciate in value and are sold, the seller realizes a capital gain. The key here is that dividends and capital gains are taxed at lower rates than ordinary income, which is the money you earn from your job. For example, while ordinary income can be taxed at rates as high as 37%, long-term capital gains are typically taxed at a maximum of 20%. This preferential tax treatment is one of the cornerstones of how the wealthy manage to hold on to more of their wealth. By structuring their income to take advantage of these lower tax rates, they can significantly reduce their overall tax liability. This means that someone who earns most of their income from investments will pay a lower overall tax rate than someone who earns the same amount through a salary. This strategy allows the wealthy to grow their wealth more efficiently over time. It's a classic example of how the tax system favors those who are already wealthy. By understanding and leveraging these tax advantages, the wealthy can continue to build and preserve their fortunes, creating a cycle of wealth that is difficult for others to break into. Additionally, the wealthy often employ sophisticated tax planning strategies and work with financial advisors to further minimize their tax burden. This includes utilizing tax-deferred accounts, charitable donations, and other legal tax shelters. By diversifying their income sources and taking advantage of various tax benefits, the wealthy can ensure that their money continues to work for them, generating even more wealth over time. This approach not only helps them maintain their current lifestyle, but also secures their financial future for generations to come. Here's a real head-scratcher. The wealthy don't even have to sell their assets to get richer. They can simply hold on to their investments and watch their net worth grow. It's true. The value of their stocks, real estate, and other investments can increase over time, leading to something called unrealized capital gains. These gains reflect the increase in value of their assets, but they don't have to pay taxes on them until they decide to sell. And the best part? These unrealized gains are generally not taxed until the asset is sold. This means that as long as they hold on to their investments, they can continue to grow their wealth without any immediate tax burden. Imagine buying a painting for 1 lakh rupees and watching its value soar to 1 crore over a decade. This is a perfect example of how unrealized gains work. You haven't sold it yet, so you haven't realized that 99 lakh profit. This profit remains untaxed as long as you hold on to the painting. Guess what? You don't pay taxes on that unrealized gain. This allows the wealthy to defer their tax payments, sometimes indefinitely. This allows the wealthy to build up significant wealth on paper without having to pay taxes on it immediately. They can reinvest these gains into other assets, further compounding their wealth. It's like a secret bonus level in the tax game, where your wealth multiplies without any immediate tax consequences. This strategy is often used by the wealthy to maximize their financial growth. This tax deferral is a powerful tool that allows the wealthy to snowball their wealth over time. By deferring taxes, they can use the money that would have gone to taxes to make more investments, creating a cycle of continuous growth. This strategy isn't just about avoiding taxes, it's about leveraging the system to create more opportunities for wealth accumulation. The wealthy can strategically plan when to sell their assets, often timing it to minimize their tax liability. In essence, the wealthy have found a way to play the financial game on a different level, using tax laws to their advantage. This allows them to keep more of their money working for them, leading to even greater financial success. So, while the rest of us might be paying taxes on our income and gains, the wealthy can continue to grow their fortunes with minimal tax impact, thanks to the power of unrealized gains and strategic tax deferral. We all know that owning a home can be a good investment, but did you know that property ownership, especially on a large scale, comes with significant tax advantages? The wealthy often own multiple properties, from sprawling mansions to commercial buildings. And the way these properties are taxed is often more favorable than how wages are taxed. For example, rental income from properties is often taxed at a lower rate than ordinary income. Plus, there are numerous deductions available to property owners, such as deductions for mortgage interest, property taxes, and depreciation. These deductions can significantly reduce the amount of taxes owed on rental income. In some cases, these tax breaks can even result in a negative tax rate, meaning the property owner receives money back from the government. Section 5. Passing the baton: inheritance and lower taxes. Let's talk about inheritance, shall we? When wealthy individuals pass away, their heirs often inherit their wealth with minimal tax implications. This is because inheritance taxes, while they exist, are often structured in a way that benefits the wealthy. This allows vast fortunes to be passed down through generations with minimal impact from the taxman. In many countries, there are generous exemptions and deductions for inheritance taxes. For example, spouses might be able to inherit an unlimited amount of wealth tax-free. Additionally, assets are often valued at their value at the time of death, rather than their appreciated value, which can further reduce the tax burden. The ability to transfer wealth across generations with minimal tax consequences is a key factor in perpetuating wealth inequality. It allows the already wealthy to ensure that their descendants start life with a significant financial advantage. Inheriting wealth can be a transformative experience, but it comes with its own set of challenges and responsibilities. Many who receive a significant inheritance find themselves unprepared for the complexities of managing large sums of money. It's not just about preserving the wealth, it's also about making it work for you and future generations. The super rich have mastered the art of wealth creation and preservation. They employ strategies that go beyond mere saving and investing. From tax optimization to strategic philanthropy, these individuals understand how to make their wealth grow exponentially. Learning from their methods can offer valuable insights for anyone looking to build substantial wealth. Transferring wealth across generations is a delicate process that requires careful planning. Without a solid strategy, family wealth can quickly dissipate. Trusts, wills, and estate planning are essential tools in ensuring that wealth is passed down efficiently and according to one's wishes. It's not just about the money, it's about preserving a legacy.
First of all, what went through my mind is how stupid am I to actually...
Leveling the playing field in terms of wealth distribution is a complex issue that involves policy changes, education, and community support. While it's challenging to address systemic inequalities, Efforts are being made to provide more opportunities for wealth creation to a broader population. By empowering individuals with the right tools and knowledge, we can work towards a more equitable financial future.